In a quiet village surrounded by mountains, there lived a curious little boy named Arin. Every night, Arin sat outside his home and stared at the moon. He loved how it glowed softly above the world. "It feels like the moon watches over everyone," he would say. His grandfather would smile and reply, "Maybe it does." One evening, something strange happened. The moon looked dim, not bright silver like usual, just pale and weak. The villagers noticed too. "That's odd," they whispered. The next night, it became even darker. Children stopped playing outside. Animals grew restless. The entire village felt strange and cold. People became worried. "What if the moon disappears forever?" someone asked. Arin looked up at the fading moon and felt sadness in his heart. That night, he could not sleep. As he stared out his window, he noticed something glowing near the forest. A tiny silver bird landed beside his house. "Arin!" the bird. Arin's eyes widened. "You can talk." "There is no time," said the bird. "The moon is losing its light because the crystal of kindness has been broken." "The crystal of kindness?" Arin asked. The bird nodded. "It lies deep inside the mountain of echoes. Long ago, it protected the moon's light. But people have become selfish and unkind. The crystal has weakened." Arin stood up immediately. "How do we fix it?" "The crystal can only be restored by acts of true kindness," the bird explained. Arin grabbed his coat. "Then let's go." Together, they traveled through the dark forest toward the mountain of echoes. Along the way, they met an old man struggling to carry firewood. Arin stopped and helped him. As soon as he did, a tiny crack in the crystal floating around the bird's neck began to glow. "The kindness is working," said the bird. Further ahead, they found a frightened puppy trapped near a river. Arin carefully rescued it and carried it home safely. Another part of the crystal lit up. Soon, the crystal was glowing brighter, but one large crack still remained. When they finally reached the mountain, they saw a little girl sitting alone and crying. "What happened?" Arin asked gently. "I lost my way," she sniffled. "I'm scared." Arin was exhausted. He wanted badly to reach the mountain peak before the moon disappeared completely. For a moment, he hesitated. Then he remembered the moon above the village. He sat beside the girl and said softly, "You don't have to be scared. I'll stay with you." He shared his food, built a small fire, and comforted her until morning. At sunrise, the final crack in the crystal suddenly disappeared. A brilliant silver light burst into the sky. The moon glowed brighter than ever before. The silver bird smiled. "You have restored it." Arin looked confused. "But I'm just one boy." The bird shook its head. "One act of kindness can light the world more than you think." When Arin returned home, the villagers cheered as they saw the bright moon shining above them again. From that day on, people in the village became kinder to one another. They helped neighbors, shared food, protected animals. And every night, the moon shined brightly over the mountains, reminding everyone of an important truth. The world becomes brighter whenever kindness grows. Small acts of kindness can bring light into even the darkest places.